Hello dear students, welcome to the test prep part. From this video, we're going to start a new series that is based on the top 5 questions from each shift of the June month attempt of JEE Mains. If we talk about the June month attempt of JEE Mains, then you must have seen and heard of the analysis which have observed that maths has been the most difficult subject if we have a comparative analysis, and chemistry was the easiest subject, and physics has been moderate. But I don't want you to make up your mind along with that, because for the next attempt we don't know what subject is going to be difficult. So better to learn something from this attempt and apply that and have a thorough preparation for the next attempt. So what are the basic learnings that you can take from this attempt? See, please try to revise all the basic concepts that you have in all the chapters. You cannot simply ignore any chapter or any concept. At least if we see from the point of view of the revision, please try to go through each and every basic formula, because we're going to see in this series that how basic questions were there which were based on a single formula, or also there were questions which use multiple concepts of multiple chapters, but the concept were used on a basic level. So we cannot simply compromise with any concept or with any chapter. So have a thorough revision. If I talk about how to tackle the next and the last attempt, so definitely have a thorough revision and don't leave any chapter or any subtopic. And if we come to the last question, that is what you can expect from this particular series. So as I told you that we're going to do the top 5 questions from each shift. So you will have a pool of questions which is not only going to prepare you for your next attempt, but which is also going to help you revising the concept and give you an idea that how you should take away your revision for the next attempt and the last attempt. So let us start with the series.
So let us start with the June 24 shift 1. Here you can see the question is, if the sum of the squares of the reciprocal of the roots alpha and beta of the equation 3x square plus lambda x plus 1 equal to 0. Actually it is not plus 1, it is minus 1, is 15. Then 6 times alpha cube plus beta cube whole square is equal to. So basically they have given us a quadratic equation, that is 3x square plus lambda x minus 1 equal to 0, for which alpha and beta are the roots, and then we have to find the value of this particular expression. Now from the sum of roots and the product of roots, that is the root of the roots with the ABC, so we can write alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, and alpha into beta to be c by a. Here a is 3, b is lambda, and c is minus 1. Using these values we can write alpha plus beta equal to minus lambda by 3, and alpha into beta will be minus 1 by 3. But now they have given us what? The value of the sum of the squares of the reciprocal. So we will take the reciprocal, we'll square them and we'll add them. So that will become 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. Now if you take this addition of these two terms, so this will give us alpha square plus beta square by alpha beta whole square. But we can write alpha square plus beta square as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta whole divided by alpha beta whole square, right? Because if you simplify this numerator's expression, you will get alpha square plus beta square only. And why we are doing that? Why we are doing that? Because we want to express the given expression in terms of what? In terms of alpha and beta, but only sum of roots and product of roots should be there, because we know its value. So this will give us what? If we put the value, so lambda square by 9, because we have the square of that, and minus 2 by 3. Actually this will become minus 2 into minus 1 by 3, so this will become plus 2 by 3 whole divided by minus 1 by 3 square will be 1 by 9. Clearly you can see that here we have the multiple of 9 as the denominator in the numerator and denominator. So I'm going to multiply with 9 in the numerator and denominator. So you can see that this will get simplified to lambda square plus 6 whole divided by 1, right? And this is equal to what? This is given to us equal to 15. That implies lambda square equal to 15 minus 6, that is 9. So lambda square is 9, or we can say that lambda is equals to plus minus 3. Plus minus 3. This is what we have got the value of lambda. But now what they're asking you the value of alpha cube plus beta cube whole square, and that is what multiplied with 6. So let us do it, alpha cube plus beta cube. So this will give us, just a second, let me take it here. So we have 6 times alpha cube plus beta cube whole square. But we know that a cube plus b cube is what? A cube plus b cube is given as what? a plus b whole cube minus 3ab a plus b. This is not a new identity. You must have learned the formula of a plus b cube equal to a cube plus b cube, and that is equal to plus 3ab times a plus b. So we have just modified that. Why? Because now we can write it in this way: minus 3 alpha beta times alpha plus beta whole square. So this will give you what? Alpha plus beta was lambda by 3, or actually it was minus lambda by 3. So we will get what? Minus lambda by 3, that is, yes. So here we will write 6 times. If we take lambda equal to, let's say, plus 3, for lambda equal to plus 3. So that will give us alpha plus beta equal to minus lambda by 3, that is minus 1, and alpha beta was what? Alpha into beta was minus 1 by 3 already. So using this, we will get 6 times alpha plus beta cube, that is alpha plus beta is minus 1, so minus 1 cube minus 3 alpha into beta is minus 1 by 3, and again we have minus 1 square times whole square. So this will give us 6 times minus 1 cube will minus 1, 3 cancel out, minus minus got plus, and minus 1 square is 1 only. So this is equal to this. So we are having this. So basically this is 6 times 0 equal to 0. But as we can see that here, are we having the option is 0? No. So we will take what? The another value of lambda, that is for lambda equal to minus 3. That will give us alpha plus beta equal to 1, and alpha into beta was already minus 1 by 3. This will give us the value of this particular expression, that is 6 times alpha cube plus beta cube times square as what? Let us put the value directly. 6 times 1 square, 1 cube actually, then plus 3 times, it is minus 3 times minus 1 by 3 and times 1 square. So this will become 6 times 1 cube is 1. This will become minus 1 got cancel. That is became plus 1. 3 cancel out. So it will become 1. But we have the square of that. So 2 square is 4. 6 into 4, that is 24. So you can see that how we have got the value 24. So 24 is correct. Definitely try to understand this question. Use the sum of roots and the product of roots, a very basic concept. But yes, in this way we're going to do this question. Now let us jump to the next question, which is what? This is nothing but based on the binomial theorem, and it is one of the most favorite concept that is always there in the examination. So let us quickly understand and learn this concept. So here you can see that find the remainder they're asking when 3 power 2022 is divided by 5. Now in this type of question, you need to see that they have given us 3 raised to power 2022. So what you need to divide it by 5. So you would try to make a multiple of 5 when you're going to simplify it. So that will be 10, 20 or 25 like that. Okay. So I can write 3 power 2022 as 3 square raised to power 1011, right? And 3 square is 9, 1011, and 9 I can write at 10 minus 1. So can you see that how I'm approaching towards what? Towards the multiple of 5, because 10 is a multiple of 5. Now we all know that x minus 1 power n can be written as what? That can be simply be written using the formula of the binomial theorem. And what will be the formula of binomial theorem? That is, you must be knowing the standard formula. But if we go for what? The basic x minus 1 raised to power n, so that will give you what? That will simply be giving you nc0 x power n, then we have minus, so minus nc1 x power n minus 1 plus nc2 x power n minus 2. So in this way this series is going to move on. But point here is that the last term will be what? That will be ncn x power 0 and minus 1 power n. But the thing that you need to understand here, n is 1011 here. So 10 minus 1, 1011 will be 1011 C0, that is 10 power, because x is 10 here. So 1011 minus n, sorry, not n, that will be 1011 C1. So that will be 10 raised to power 1010. Then this way this will go. NC, and that is 1011 C 1011 is an odd number, so minus 1 raised to power 1011 will be minus only. So we're going to give a minus to the last term. But the thing that you need to understand here is that, can you see that we are having the term 10 in each term? Actually, what in the last term we don't have 10, but if you go what from the second last term will be what? That will be equal to 1011 C 1010 into, that is 10, and minus 1 raised to power 1010. So basically this term will be 1011 C 1010 and 10. This is positive only because power is even, so times 10. So you can see that from this first term till the second last term, you are having the multiple of 10 in each term. So I can take 10 common from it, right? If I take 10 common, then whatever term that are there from which I have taken the 10 common will make the value to be an integer. Why? Because each value is an integer. Why? Because 10 is there, 1 is there. So we can get minus or plus, negative or positive, but still all the values will be a integer, an integer. And in the last term, that is, if we go to the last term, so we know that 1011 C 1011, the value will be 1, that because NC value is always 1. So with a negative. Now we have to divide this whole thing by 5, right? So if you want to divide it by 5, you need to understand we will create 5. How? I can write it 5 times 2i minus 1. 2i I can represent with a new integer because twice of any integer will be any integer only. So 5 times I dash minus 1. I'm adding 4 and subtracting 4. So this will give me what? That will give me 5i dash minus 5 plus 4. Can you see that I can take 5 common from here? So 5i dash minus 1 plus 4. But if we go here, then I dash is what? An integer. And if we're subtracting 1 from it, again we'll get a new integer. So 5i double dash plus 4. Now we want to divide this whole thing by 5. Now tell me what will be the remainder. So if I divide it, so I'll get I double dash plus 4 by 5. So 4 will be the remainder, right? I'll give you one very basic example. Let's say if you want to divide 9 by, let's say, 2. So you can write it as 8 plus 1 by 2. So here 1 is the remainder. Similar concept we are applying here. So the remainder is 4. So I have explained you this solution thoroughly. Please try to understand that this is one of the most frequent concept on which the question are there in the last few years, okay, in the examination of the JEE Main. So please try to have a thorough revision of such concept and please try to practice more of the problems based on this. Now let us jump to the next question, which is based on the matrices, the properties of adjoint. So it is one of the most hottest topic, that is of the chapter matrices, which is always there in the examination. First of all, you need to understand that I hope that you are able to at least calculate the value of the determinant of a, so I'm expecting that you should know that. So if you have to calculate the value of the determinant of this particular matrix, so you will get it as to be a plus 1. So I hope you will do that, but because I want you to understand this part, so here we have adjoint of a. One thing that you need to understand, that the determinant of adjoint of a is mod a power n minus 1. That is, you need to be clear of. See, properties of adjoint is very important topic of the matrix chapter. You can also have the properties of inverse. These two topics and their properties should be on your tip of the tongue, and you will be ensuring at least 4 marks in the paper. So here n is the order. Clearly this is a matrix of 3 orders, so mod a power 3 minus 1, so that is mod a square. Now we have seen that mod a is a plus 1. If you calculate determinant, so that will come out to be a plus 1 whole square. So we have seen that the adjoint of a, the determinant of that is going to be a plus 1 whole square. So this will give you the sigma a equal to 1 to 50 from a plus 1 square. Now if I put value of 1, so 1 plus 1 2, so 2 square, then 2 plus 1, so 3 square, like this it will go till 50. Now what I'm going to do, that I know that summation of the squares of the first n natural number. So I'm going to add 1, that is 1 square, and subtract this. So this is nothing but your summation of the first 50 natural numbers. We know that 1 square plus 2 square till n square is what? That is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So using this will give you what? The value 50 times 50 plus 1, 51. Then 2 times 50, 100, 100 plus 1, 101 divided by 6, and then we have minus 1. So if you calculate that, then this value will come out to be 1821 by 4. So this is going to be your answer, that is answer is D here. So please again see that a very basic question based on what? The basic properties of adjoint. Clearly that calculation is there, but if you know the concept, then calculation is something that can easily be like if you're having any problem, that problem can be overcome by practicing a lot of question. So right now it is not the time that you practice a lot of question, but at least you try to solve some questions, give you at least some confidence, because these type of questions are very much frequent in the examination. Let us jump to the next question. If we go to the next question, so definitely a question that is based on what, the concept of tangent. And if we try to solve it, so let us see that a tangent at x1 comma y1 to the curve is at and passes through origin, then x1 y1. So very basic question, but yes, again the concept of tangent and normal is very important if we talk about the application of derivative chapter. So I hope you know that application of derivative chapter has three sub chapter in that: maximum, minimum, monotonicity, and the tangent normal. Each and every chapter is very important. So here, first of all, we know that if we have tangent at x1 comma y1 and which is passing through origin, so any line that passes through origin has y equal to mx type of the equation. So from clearly here, x1 y1 is satisfying this line because it lies on that line. So y1 equal to mx1. This is the first equation that we are getting. Here m is the slope. You need to know that m is the slope. And one very important concept on which the whole tangent normal chapter is based, what is that? That the slope of tangent is equal to the value of derivative. Sir, value of derivative where? At the point where the tangent is found. So if we go for this equation, so that is the y dash will be 3x square plus 6x, right? Sorry, that will be plus 4x, not 6x. So plus 4x. So this is what we are having: a tangent at x1 comma y1 to the curve y equal to x cube plus 2x square plus 4 and passes through origin. This is what we are having. So slope will be y dash equal to 3x1 square plus 4x1. This should be equal to m. Also x1 y1 should be on this curve also, because this is the point where tangent is drawn. So the point of tangency lies on the curve also and the tangent also. So x1 comma y1 should satisfy this also. So this will give us y1 equal to x1 cube plus 2x1 square plus 4. So this is what we are having. One thing is that y1 equal to x1 cube plus 2x1 square plus 4. But from here you can see that m is what? M is this particular expression, right? So if I put here, so y1 is equals to 3x1 square plus 4x1 times x1. So this will give you y1 equal to 3x1 cube plus 4x1 square. So you can see that we have got two equations, first equation, second equation. So if I put them equal to each other, 3x1 cube plus 4x1 square equal to x1 cube plus 2x1 square plus 4. This will give us what? This will give us 3x1, the 2x1 cube plus 2x1 square minus 4 equal to 0. That will give us x1 cube plus x1 square minus 2 equal to 0. Clearly you can see that. Please don't try to go with the traditional approach. Try to at least look at the options also. Here I can see that all the options having the value 0, -1, 1 and 2, and only I can see here that x1 equal to 1 will definitely satisfy. Okay, I'm not going with the other option. If I would not have seen that x1 equal to 1 is not satisfying it, then I would have gone for the next option. Okay, but I can clearly see that x1 equal to 1 is going to satisfy it. You can see that 1 plus 1 minus 2 is this. So that is the point. And if we calculate the values y for that, so that will give us 1 plus 2 plus 4, that is going to be 7. So 1 comma 7 is your answer. So this is also something that you need to keep in mind, that it is not always necessary to solve the question till the end. I'm not talking about the practice or the question which are based on, let's say, integer value. There you have to solve it till the last point. But here you can take the help of the option. So there is nothing bad in that. Now let us see the fifth question. So a circle of equation x square plus y square plus ax plus by plus c equal to 0. That is the standard equation of the circle. It is passing through 0 comma 6 and it is touching the curve y equal to x square at 2 comma 4. So we have to find the value of a plus c. So in these type of question, try to identify the condition that they have given. First condition, 0 comma 6 is lying on this circle, and then here we are having 2 comma 4. So just try to imagine if this point is 2 comma 4, and if this is y equal to x square and this is the circle, so 2 comma 4 is lying on both the curve, right? Circle and this y equal to x square, so it should satisfy both the curves. So definitely we have got second condition. And also whenever two curves are touching, the derivatives value at that point for both the curves is going to be equal to each other. So that will be the third condition. So if I put 0 comma 6 here, I guess I'll get 36 plus 6b plus c equal to 0. So that will give us 6b plus c equal to minus 36. That we have got as the first condition. If I put 2 comma 4, so that will give me 4 plus 16 plus 2b plus 4b plus c equal to 0. So that will give us 2a plus 4b plus c equal to minus 20. That is the second part. And here if we go for the third one, for that we have to find the derivative. Derivative of the circle will be 2x plus 2y plus a plus, then we have by, so that will become b into y dash. Actually here we will have 2y into y dash. That is the explicit differentiation we are doing. So here we will have 2y into y dash plus a plus by dash plus c will be not there. Why? Because c is constant, so derivative will be 0. So from here we can see that y dash value will be what? Minus 2x minus a divided by 2y plus b. Now if I put 2 comma 4 here, so this value will become minus 4 minus a by 8 plus b. And here if we find the derivative of this curve at this point 2 comma 4, so y dash is 2x. So at 2 comma 4 this value will be 4. So these two expressions should be equal to each other. So minus 4a minus a divided by 8 plus b equal to 4. That will give us minus 4a minus a equal to 32 plus 4b. That implies a plus 4b equal to, we can see here, that will be minus 36. If a plus 4b is minus 36, now we need to understand one thing. What is that? That they have asked you the value of a plus c. They are not asking you the value of a, b, c separately. So here you can see that I can write 2a plus 4b plus c as a plus 4b plus c equal to minus. Now a plus 4b is what? That is minus 36. So we can directly put it. So a minus 36 plus c is minus 20, or we can write a plus c is equals to what? 16. So we have got our answer, that is a plus c is equals to 16. So this is your answer for this question. So all the 5 questions, I hope you have learned many things from these 5 questions. So we will be bringing the 5 questions from each shift. So please try to use these questions as the revision thing, and also try to align your preparation along with it. So thank you for watching the video.